let's welcome to the table anchor Luis Rodriguez. Luis Rodriguez for my Latinos out there, all right? Born and raised in Miami, Luis A. Rodriguez is deeply rooted in South Florida's LGBTQ plus community. A graduate of the University of South Florida, he serves as office manager at Twist Nightclub, baby. Whoop, whoop, hasta las 5 de la mañana. Dedicated to service, Luis has volunteered with numerous organizations and currently sits on the board of directors for both Miami Beach Pride and the Outshine LGBTQ plus Film Festival, that are two organizations that we love here at Queer News Tonight. Luis, so cyclists are going to gear up for 2025's Joyride, benefiting HIV services across Florida on November 21st. Tell me what's happening out.
The 2025 Joyride rolls out on November 21st to 22nd, taking cyclists on a thrilling 2-day, 165-mile journey across Florida. Riders will pedal 100 miles from Orlando to Lutz on day 1, followed by a 65-mile push to vibrant downtown St. Petersburg on day 2. Organized by FAB Adventures, the event continues to pledge to return 100% of participant-raised funds to 5 HIV service organizations: Broward House, Compass, Empath Partners in Care, Miracle of Love, and Pridelines. Learn more at thejoyridefl.org. This is really close to my heart since when this was a smart ride back when, from Miami to Key West. I did the ride 6 times. I was also on the one of the crews one year. So it's very close to my heart. Give a Shift is the team from Broward House. Mile Markers is a team from the Keys. They're returning. And these organizations and these people spend their time, their money to go up and physically do something to raise money for all these organizations and places that give services back to the community. Especially now when funds are being taken away, they help raise funds to keep the services going. Yeah. Broward House, Pridelines, Miracle of Love, they all give back to the community and give services to everyone from teenagers to the elderly. So if you can, donate, support, and they'll keep taking donations even during the ride.
Well, you know, Glenn Weinzimmer is a personal friend of us here at Queer News Tonight. He's also one of the anchors, and he's, you know, what started the Smart Ride, right? And his story always resonates that he was given 6 months, you know, and he was like, hell no, you're not getting me down like that, right? And there's got to be other people like me going through that. What can we do? And he started the Smart Ride, right? And I love that they're still benefiting the same organizations that they were before. You know, it's just constructed a little different, and they're not in Key West. They're actually in a safer terrain, if you ask me, you know, and a much more pretty terrain. They're going to be where? In St. Pete, right?
Yeah, they're going to start in Orlando, go down. It's a beautiful route all the way down. Mm-hmm. And it is a lot safer. And just trying to get more people into it is one of the challenges. But this is the first year they're doing Orlando to St. Pete, and hopefully they'll continue, more people participate in the next coming years.
So you're a fit cyclist, Luis. We didn't know that about you. Now we know what he's hiding underneath that dress shirt, right?
Are you doing it?
He has done it 6
I've
times.
done it 6 times, but I'm doing it this year.
So, you know, I've always thought this was crazy. Because I live close to Key West. I mean, not close to Key West, but closer than all of you do. But like, it takes me about 2.5 hours by car to drive there. And every time I'm driving down to Key West, I think, these Smart Ride people bike. And I'm like, that's insane. Mm-hmm. You know, and I just think like I could never do that. But I see the people that are doing some of these Smart Rides, and they're not like the crazy Lance Armstrong type. They seem like just regular people.
Just a little bit of everything.
And it seems like it's actually doable if you just, I don't know, put one foot in front of the other. And just, you know, I'm kind of curious. Maybe I can do it too. I go to the gym. I don't know.
You pace yourself and hydrate. And if you're not peeing, you need to hydrate.
No, I used to work at Care Resource, and a lot of people from Care Resource supported the Smart Ride because Glenn was, you know, a dear friend of ours, and they were ladies that I work with, nurses that were in the 60s, 70s, and they were doing this.
And they were doing it. I think all you need is a good group of people, right? And some people do start practicing or getting ready, right? Like right after the Joyride, because now it's called the Joyride, right? After the Joyride ends, they start training for the next year. But there's other people that take their time, honey. There was somebody on a bike with a little sidecar. I mean, it really is up to your level how you want to go, because there's other that are bikers. You better not get in front of those guys with the really, really, really slim tires. You know what I'm talking about? You know, big shout out going out to Carvel and Carvel's bikes, right? Because that woman has a stop. At every stop, she helps fix the bikes that go awry. People break, you know, what do you call them? Anything that they break. She's the one that does it in a timely manner and gets them out
I
again.
thought you were gonna say Carvel ice cream. I'm like,
No.
There's a great crew, especially like all the guys on the motorcycles
Yes.
and the pit crews
Yes.
and all the cheerleaders and everything that makes this, all the support crew really keep you going.
Yes.
do you get paid or like raise less money if you like tap out halfway through?
Nope.
No.
No, okay.
Because your supporters have already given in the money. I mean, but for your supporters, you want to end it. You want to finish it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I might try it one time.
There's some people,
We'll see.
the first year I did it, so somebody says it was a challenge because they said I couldn't do it. And they said, you just went out, bought a bike and did it. I go, kind of, and we did it.
But you did it.
We did it.
Right? Well, I was part of the cheer
Then what?
squad, not this last year, the year before. So I drove from each stop. And then I cheered, but it meant so much to the riders, right? And then I would give them each a compliment depending on who they were. Nice ass! Wow, your calves look amazing! You know, and you never know like what that does for the confidence of the biker. Some people would stop, some people would get something to drink and then keep on going because they wanted to beat their own time from last year or something like that. Like it's a little bit of everything. I think you should join it next year. Queer News Tonight looks forward to seeing you at the 2025 Joyride on November 21st and 22nd. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.